Minnesota Golden Gophers under new head coach Richard Pitino may not finish at the top of the Big Ten Conference, but Jace, where do you think they finish?
I think they finished maybe a little higher than people had projected at the start of the year. A lot of outlets projected them to finish right towards the bottom of the Big Ten. I think with players like Austin Hollins and Andre Hollins leading your backcourt, you're going to finish higher than maybe some teams like Northwestern, Purdue. I see them finishing ahead of those teams. I actually think with what we've seen from Patino so far, some of the coaching he's done, he's been able to get his players ready for bigger matchups. They played well against Syracuse. They beat Florida State. He might be able to coach this team and the talent that they have to a better record maybe than they're capable of. I could see them finishing 9-9, maybe 10-8 tops, but I can see them finishing probably about 6th, 7th in the Big Ten. All depending, of course, on how their front court holds up.
Absolutely.
Um, the only really thing that concerns me is their size. They don't really compete well with some of the top teams in the conference. But like Jay said, I think Patino has this ability to get them ready for big games against big teams. I think they'll surprise somebody. I don't know exactly who it will be, but I think they'll sneak up on someone, maybe get a big road win when you don't expect it. But I'm thinking hovering right around 500, maybe 8-10, the same record they had last year.
I tend to agree with you guys. I think that front court could be an issue. Besides Elliot Eliason, Mo Walker hasn't really. Obviously, he's still trying to work back into game form after that 6-game suspension. Elliot Eliason's played great. Besides those two, there's really not a whole lot of size. Austin Hollins has led the team in rebounding a few games. So, did he? No, he didn't, did he?
Yeah, he did.
Did he? Okay. And the fact that Andre Hollins is a capable scorer, obviously can really put the ball in the basket. I think about 9-9, 8-10, they're going to finish ahead of Northwestern, Purdue, or maybe not Purdue. I think they will finish in front of Purdue. I think Purdue's got their own issues. Nebraska. So
Is this team a Big Ten tournament team this year, Luke? An NCAA tournament?
NCAA tournament.
Oh, I think they'll be probably NIT. If they go 500, I think they'll be an NCAA tournament team. But I don't know. That puts me on the spot. That seems like really far away.
That's true. I think they can. I think they can squeak in, especially if they go 9-9 in the Big Ten, or especially if they go 10-8 and get 1 to 2, either 2 home wins against some of the top echelon teams, Wisconsin and Ohio State and Michigan State, or 1 home and 1 road. If they can get a big road win, say if they can go to East Lansing and beat Michigan State, I think that they'll accumulate enough wins to warrant a Big Ten or a NCAA tournament bid. What do you think?
Yeah, they made it in last year with that 8-10 Big Ten record, but obviously that included some pretty nice non-conference wins over the types of like Memphis, Stanford, teams like that, and they don't really seem to have like those big wins like something over Memphis on the non-conference. Obviously, the win over Florida State was nice, but it's going to take Big Ten wins. It's going to take maybe 9-10, but it's going to take big ones. It's going to take beating those top-ranked teams, maybe beating like an Ohio State, a Michigan, somewhere along the line. They certainly get enough chances in the Big Ten. There's plenty of quality teams to earn you those quality wins. I think they do squeak out 1 or 2 of them, and I think that is enough. I could see them finishing about where they did last year, right on the edge of getting in.
I just gave it a little buffer so I could edit that.